If you do anything wrong in your life, and I find out about it, I'm gonna try to take everything away from you. And I don't care when I find out. Could be today, tomorrow, 15, 20 years from now. If I find out, you're fucking finished. Who's that? That's you.
So I did not want to go back and forth with Katt Williams like that. That bothered me so bad. That really bothered me.
Video from the Atlanta Comedy Theater in Gwinnett County. You can see Wanda Smith and her husband by the front door. Watch as Katt Williams.
Drama alert. Social media is going wild this week with Katt Williams back in the hot seat again. People are trying to cancel him all over a resurfaced clip with the late talk show host Wanda Smith. Yeah, that infamous moment where Katt roasted her on her own set in front of everyone. The clip is back in circulation, and it's got the internet in a frenzy. Now the accusations are flying. Folks are saying Katt straight up destroyed Wanda's career that she spent decades building, and some are even blasting him as a POS for clowning her that day.
I do a really nice broccoli. They like my broccoli, and they love my baked chicken.
Hey, right now, look up your phone and see what it takes to make broccoli, and tell me does it say heat up water?
Shut up.
That's the only step in broccoli, heat up water?
Simmer.
Have you ever heard of burned broccoli? Can you burn broccoli?
The timing couldn't be crazier either, because Katt just made headlines for apologizing about mocking Michael Jackson in one of his old specials. And now, fans are demanding he extend that same apology to Wanda's family, saying his jokes crossed a line that cost her everything. But not everybody's buying into the outrage. Dave Chappelle has stepped up and is riding hard for Katt, saying the whole Wanda situation was just comedy. Nothing more, nothing less. According to Chappelle, Katt was only doing what he's always done, firing back when someone comes at him first. He also dragged fans for digging up old clips just to cancel somebody years later, calling it a toxic game that never ends. So here's the real question.
That's why I don't be coming out doing comedy all the time, because y'all niggas is the worst motherfuckers I've ever tried to entertain in my fucking...
Why is this interview suddenly making noise again? And is Chappelle right that the cancel crowd is blowing things way out of proportion? Let's get into why this Katt versus Wanda saga is being dragged back from the grave and what it really says about comedy, beef, and cancel culture today. Katt Williams shocked everyone recently when he came forward with an emotional apology to Michael Jackson's family, saying he deeply regrets all the wild jokes he used to make about MJ in his old comedy specials. Katt admitted that, looking back, he never should have mocked Michael because he later realized something sinister.
I shouldn't have, honestly. Some of these things are the reason that the enemy decides to go ahead and let you be famous, is your ability to tear down your own kind, no matter how high they are.
The very people who gave him the stage and cut his checks had their own agenda, an agenda to pit black men against each other and profit off the chaos. That confession had fans buzzing, but it didn't take long for social media to flip the script and call Katt a hypocrite. Suddenly, timelines were filled with people demanding that if he's really sorry, then he owes a whole lot more apologies, starting with the late Wanda Smith. One furious user blasted, "Katt Williams is a POS for what he did to Wanda Smith." Another wrote, "I remember Katt going in on Wanda Smith while everyone in Atlanta laughed. It was funny, but Katt gets beside himself and disrespects people way too much. Now Wanda's gone and Atlanta's acting like they always had her back. Please, she should haunt y'all." The comments were cutting. People are not holding back.
This might be the noblest of professions. Robin Williams had a bar that I loved. He said comedy is the only job you can have where you can use everything you know. And that's true. You can use more than you know. You use what you think. Use it. Don't be afraid. Don't let these bitch-ass niggas button your lip. Say it anyway.
But Katt isn't standing alone in this storm. Dave Chappelle has stepped up once again to defend him, drawing a sharp comparison to his own battles when people tried to cancel him over trans jokes. Chappelle declared that comedy is the last place where freedom of speech should exist untouched, and no comedian should ever bow to a mob trying to silence them. This clash is bigger than just Katt. It's raising the question, where's the line between comedy and cruelty, and who gets to decide when a joke goes too far? This whole Katt versus Wanda saga isn't just about cancel culture. There's a darker twist that doesn't get enough shine. Katt has claimed that Wanda and her husband literally tried to take him out over a joke. Now let's rewind to September 2018. Katt and fellow comedian Red Grant stopped by Frank and Wanda in the morning while Red was promoting shows in Atlanta. What was supposed to be a chill 20-minute radio chat ended up becoming V103's most watched clip ever. And honestly, it's clear why. Because Katt turned that interview into a full-on roast session after Wanda tried, and failed, to throw shade his way. At first, it looked like everything was smooth, just a regular conversation. But then, things went from zero to messy in a heartbeat. Katt shifted gears and started going in on Tiffany Haddish. He questioned how Tiffany managed to land a massive Netflix deal without ever grinding on the road like most comics have to.
Wherever
Tiffany
you
Haddish,
at under the sound
because
of my
she's
voice,
real.
do you have a real co-worker?
Right.
Do you have a ratchet friend? Do you have a sister? Do you have a cousin? Do you have a nephew? Do you have a niece? Is they so ghetto? When did that become marketable? Knock it off. They like her because she want to sleep with a white man. That's why the only thing she said was, I want to give it to Brad Pitt. The only thing before that in the movie with me is I slept with this white man and I got a white baby. She had a white husband for the 14 years she been doing comedy, and then all of a sudden divorced him, then said he abused her, then wrote a book, then said he didn't, and then now we're at Brad Pitt. So hey, you can say whatever you want. She said she got a disease for JJ. Don't nobody check for that. I support Linnell, Melanie Camacho, Miss
Yep.
Laura, all the people that got skipped over in the list between now and then. It's no shade to nobody.
Yeah,
We are in the only business where, as a black woman, what you look like is not supposed to be held against you. And time again, they show you that you can be sidetracked by anything light-skinned.
Katt even claimed that nobody could name a single original joke Tiffany ever wrote, but then he dug even deeper, calling out the bigger problem, how mainstream media consistently overlooks talented black female comedians, only to crown someone like Tiffany, who he believed hadn't paid her dues.
That's dope. You cook? Do you cook for your kids?
Absolutely.
Tell me some of the things you cook that they are proud of. Like, Dad made some. You got the best spaghetti. You got the best steak. What do you have?
Still
Say, what do they
answering.
like?
Just because you're a poor interviewer doesn't mean...
You answer the question and just tell me.
Man, you're a
what they
strong
like.
black woman. Is it
Answer
okay
the
for me to
question. Come on.
You keep interrupting the answer. Everyone can hear it. It sounds like you like me a little bit. It's starting to bleed over the airwaves.
According to Katt, Tiffany wasn't chosen because she was the funniest. She was chosen because she was the safest pick for Hollywood. He said she was handpicked by executives to appeal to white audiences. And that's when Wanda stepped in to defend Tiffany, saying she blew up because she was real. Katt wasn't having it. He clapped back hard, saying Tiffany climbed to the top of the black female comedy scene for two main reasons.
One.
I have 3 boys.
Excellent.
Yes, I do.
Aren't boys simple? Aren't boys simple?
They can be. They can be.
Wanda knows she
I'm what?
didn't do as much cooking in the latter years as she did in the beginning.
Whatever. I cook. I do it all.
I didn't say that you
Well,
didn't.
that's right. I did it in the beginning and the middle and the end.
What's your favorite thing to cook? Your boys say, yeah.
They like for me to I do a really nice broccoli. They like my broccoli and they love my baked chicken.
Hey,
And they
right now,
love-
look up your phone and see what it takes to make broccoli, and tell me does it say heat up water?
She always talked about dating white men, and she had lighter skin. Katt even called her out directly, Tiffany, wherever you at. The room went ice cold after that. By this point, the tension between Katt and Wanda was already boiling, but things went completely left when Wanda randomly tried to clown Katt by asking if he even knew how to cook for his kids.
You're good at telling us about what's going on in jail.
Yes, ma'am, and getting out to tell you.
Station viewer 3, your hair is kind of...
That joint was.
My hair is 19 inches long and I have no perm.
You don't.
Oops.
Oh, that's not a perm.
No, it is not. Nice lady.
That's natural?
Come run one of your gnarled fingers.
Come here.
While you on air.
Come
so
on.
they can hear you live.
Come on. Let me come over here.
No. That's not how that works.
Oh, okay. Well, then stay over there.
Don't worry, ain't nobody putting their hands through yours.
That's right. They don't have to. I don't want them to. Get on out of here. You okay? You okay?
Only one of our hands moving while we talk.
Are you all right this morning?
That's when Katt flipped the switch. He didn't hold back for a second, firing off verbal smackdowns so sharp they had the whole studio gasping. That's dope, you cook, but do you cook for your kids? Katt shot back, turning her own question into a dagger. For a split second, it looked like they both laughed it off, and maybe the energy was gonna calm down. But Katt wasn't done, not even close. Out of nowhere, he flipped the script and started roasting Wanda's kids, turning the entire interview into a one-man comedy special. The crowd laughed, but you could see it all over Wanda's face. She was heated underneath the smile. Wanda tried to fight back, digging into Katt's past legal troubles and even cracking jokes about his hair.
Wanda Jones on.
Get this inmate out of here.
If you can't get your blood pressure down, you can't call me down.
Whatever, little mama.
If your cholesterol is 600.
Whatever, little mama.
I'm Lil Mama's baby daddy.
No, you little mama.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
and what
girl.
are you, girl? You probably shouldn't talk about sizes.
Oh, that's okay.
You big on the radio.
That's right. And you're big
Turn
in
it
prison.
down.
And you're
yes,
big
ma'am.
in prison.
I've never been to prison.
You have
19
several
felonies,
times.
no convictions.
Yeah,
Knock it off. Prison and jail aren't the same. No.
Okay.
No.
But that move backfired badly. Katt just doubled down and kept torching her with punchline after punchline. At one point, he mocked her gestures, one of our hands moving while we talked, and the room broke into laughter again. By the end, Wanda was clearly over it, but she couldn't stop herself from throwing one last jab, calling Katt Lil Mama, and even hinting he might be gay. Katt shut that down instantly with a comeback so quick it left Wanda completely stuck. The whole scene was brutal. Watching Wanda get roasted and humiliated on her own show was almost painful. That clip wasn't just an interview anymore. It was a takedown that Atlanta still talks about today. But this is where the whole Katt versus Wanda drama took a deadly serious turn. Wanda couldn't shake off that humiliation, and things escalated so bad that she allegedly sent her husband and son to pull up on Katt. It all went down on September 15th, 2018, outside the Atlanta Comedy Theater, where Wanda was hosting a comedy night. Her husband, Lamaris, rolled into the parking lot strapped up and ready, and according to witnesses, he pulled. In 2019, Wanda was officially fired from V103 Atlanta. No explanation was ever given, but the rumors went crazy. Many people tied it back to her infamous Lil Mama jab, accusing Katt of being gay, and pointed out how in Atlanta, a city with a massive black LGBTQ plus community, that type of insult could have been the nail in the coffin for her career. What started as a roast had spiraled into threats, guns, and a career-ending controversy that people still debate. Wanda got fired, Katt Williams kept his mouth shut. No comment, no reaction, nothing. For years, he stayed silent on the whole situation. But finally, in January 2024, Katt broke it down during his sit-down on Club Shay Shay. And his version of events painted a whole different picture. According to Katt, the drama didn't actually start in the middle of that interview. It started before the cameras even rolled. He claimed Wanda promised she wouldn't ask him about his kids or his past legal troubles. But the moment Katt brought up Tiffany Haddish, Wanda switched lanes and went straight at him, bringing up his jail time and parenting. That's when, in Katt's words, everything spiraled out of control. Katt also argued that Wanda wasn't just defending Tiffany, she was trying to embarrass him in front of her gay fan base. And in his eyes, that's the real reason she ended up losing her job and slowly fading out of the spotlight. He doubled down further when it came to the confrontation with Wanda's husband, saying the whole thing felt like a setup and that Wanda basically tried to have him taken out, all over a roast that got too real. Then came the most shocking part of the timeline. In October 2024, Wanda tragically passed away, just one day after celebrating her 58th birthday. And once again, Katt stayed completely silent. No condolences, no statement, nothing. Fans went back and forth about it. Some slammed him for being cold, while others said staying quiet was the smartest move. Their logic? If Katt had said anything about Wanda after all that history, people would have dragged him as a hypocrite instantly. And here's the thing, Nobody really knows if Katt ever reached out privately to Wanda's family to offer condolences. What we do know is that social media dragging up this old mess years later and trying to cancel Katt when he literally almost lost his life over a joke is straight up wild. It shows exactly what Dave Chappelle was talking about, cancel culture creeping into comedy and trying to strangle the very thing that makes it raw and unfiltered. So now it's on you. How do you feel about this whole Katt versus Wanda situation? Do you think Katt owes Wanda's family the same kind of apology he gave to Michael Jackson's? Or is the internet just reaching, trying to tear a man down over something that went down years ago? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs the tea. I'll see you in the next one.